Hey guys, what's up? Misha from Periphery here, and today I'm going to show you my new Jackson Pro Series Juggernaut ET7 and ET6 guitars. So why ET? Evertune. That's why, because these are basically the HT6 and HT7 models, but with Evertune bridges. So for those of you who know what an Evertune is, you know that I've been using them in the studio, I've been using them live, and I love them. If you don't know what it is, well, it's a magical bridge that keeps your guitar in tune. No, really, it actually works. It's kind of insane. Some super complicated tension-based system, but basically, if you set up the guitar right, you can strike a string as hard as you want, and it will never go sharp or flat. You can actually set it up so it's in this sort of safe zone, as I call it, where you could still bend if you just give it a little bit more than you usually would. Why is this useful? In the studio, it keeps your guitar in tune. It saves so much time. Anyone who records here knows how much time in the studio is spent just tuning your guitar. Well, this is a huge time saver. And that's why I've had Evertune guitars in the studio for the last few years, because it has saved so much time when tracking and recording. So now you can get your HT6 and HT7 models as ET6 and ET7 models. This is not replacing the HT6 and 7. It is just in addition to, because I think you should have both in your arsenal, just like I do. So because these are based off the HT6 and HT7, they are basically the same other than the bridge and the colors. These have exclusive colors for them. The 7-string comes in what we are calling Gulf Blue. It's Porsche inspired, though if you are a Porsche nerd like I am, this is actually probably a little bit closer to Meissen Blue. And this has a light pearl to it. It's a very subtle blue, and I love it because it almost looks white, almost looks blue, and I think this will be a bit of a crowd pleaser. Obviously, blue is one of my favorite colors. The 6-string comes in chalk, or satin chalk as we are calling it. Of course, another Porsche-inspired color. They do gloss, we are doing satin. I have gone for something I'd consider a bit of a crowd pleaser color, a bit of a neutral color, but I think it has so much character. It's just slightly gray. So other than that, these are the same. Obviously, the 7-string has a 26.5-inch scale because that is the correct scale length for a 7-string, as the 6-string has a 25.5-inch scale. They maintain the roasted maple necks and fretboards. They maintain the 20-inch radius, which is wonderful, as we all know. Nice flat fretboard for all you technical players out there and shredders. We've got the jumbo frets. We've got the glow-in-the-dark side dots, which I think if you've ever used those live, you know are absolutely amazing. We've got the Jackson locking tuners over here, and we have the Jackson MM1 pickups, which I think are just super versatile, especially with the 5-way switch. We've got second position doing split inner coils, which is nice for spanky cleans and mid-gain tones. And fourth position, which is split outer coils, which gives you that chimey, almost Strat-like sound. Obviously, bridge pickup, neck pickup, and middle are both humbuckers, kind of what we're used to. As always, this is the tone circuit. To activate it, you just lift that up, you press it down, it is now out of the circuit, so your guitar gets a tiny little bit brighter. Of course, for the body, we are maintaining the basswood body because I think basswood sounds fantastic. It's my favorite tone wood. It's what all of my heroes use on their guitars, and I think it's kind of informed what I look for in guitar tone. So if it ain't broke, why fix it? We have also kept the truss rod adjustment at the base of the neck right here, where it belongs and where I see more and more people starting to copy me. But you know what? It's a good thing because this is where it should be for everybody. So win-win. We have the wonderful handshake heel, as I like to call it, and this carve out here so that even if you're all the way up there on this bolt-on construction, you have full upper fret access. So you get the bolt-on tone, which I much prefer, but you get almost neck through levels of upper fret access and comfort. And of course, we have the Dunlop dual design strap locks, which are my favorite strap locks, because you could just use them as a regular strap lock if you have the system. But if you don't, and you just want to put any old strap on it, that will work as well. Very, very handy. Some people may wonder, why do I go for the roasted maple neck and fretboard? Well, one, it looks awesome. It's caramelized, like I am. The other thing is it is very soft to the touch, and it's very smooth, especially in live, sweaty situations. I feel like the neck doesn't really gunk up that much. You have this beautiful oiled feeling. And I feel like roasted maple necks tend to maintain that a lot better than the non-roasted variants. And finally, this is a huge plus. When you're roasting it, you're actually cooking out the moisture, so it ends up being a more stable piece of wood. And that means that if you have a climate that changes, or if you're going on tour and you're in a bunch of different climates like I am, the neck holds up really, really well. So there you go. Look at them. They're beautiful. You want them. I know you want them. I want them. I have them, and I still want them. I mean, look at that blue. It's a good blue. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed it.